MS is a very complex condition and no two people have the same form of MS. But the way it affects me, I have neuropathic pain and musculoskeletal pain. The neuropathic pain is what's created by my own brain, and that for me is I have a lot of pins and needles in my feet particularly and in my hands. And when it's my feet, it can go up to my knees. It's kind of raging, it's very fast and kind of pretty uncomfortable. I can have very deep aching in my bones, stiffness often in my hips, and spasms when my foot kicks out. My speech can be affected in terms, it's particularly if I'm tired, it can become slurred, slow, and I develop a stammer. And sometimes I just keep trying to say a particular word and it just won't come out. The fatigue is a particular problem. It's a sort of fatigue that just strikes and you literally have to stop. You can't go up, take another step, or it's so all-consuming you can't contemplate getting up, getting dressed, anything. I am kind of naturally a really positive person. I try to look at the lighter side of life. I love salsa, I love to listen to music, and I think it really carries me a long way. Movement and exercise, it really has been shown scientifically and in other ways to really help people with MS. I really enjoy doing yoga. I can get very stiff, so it really helps to loosen my joints. Oh, and I love my Zumba classes as well because I love to dance. My balance isn't great, so I can't ride a bicycle, but I can ride a recumbent. The worst thing you can do is just think, well, I can't move as well as the next person, so I'm just not going to move at all. Sometimes I can get very wobbly and fatigued after exercising, but it's not a permanent thing and it doesn't make my MS worse. The benefits of the exercise actually far outweigh the temporary effects. I became a vegan primarily for the animals. That was my main motivator, but I got a fantastic benefit as a result of that for my health. I was already on a drug for my fatigue prescribed by my neurologist, and my fatigue was getting so bad I wasn't functioning well at all. I was falling asleep all the time in the daytime, and the whole weeks were going by with me achieving practically nothing, I felt. So I saw my neurologist, and he suggested doubling the medication I was on. To my absolute astonishment, within a week of becoming vegan, my energy levels absolutely shot up. That was incredible. And what I did, I actually came off my fatigue medication altogether, and I haven't needed to take it since. It's changed my life. There is a level of grief with MS. I think a lot of people experience this, where you realise you kind of mourn for the life that you could have had or the career that might have been. But you have to carry on and find your own way and find something else to do. You've got the iceberg analogy, whereby, for example, the tip of the iceberg may be things you can observe, such as mobility problems and maybe speech difficulties. But what you can't see is all the stuff going on underneath, which you have to deal with on a daily basis. I might have MS, but it doesn't have me.